And at this time, it's with a great deal of pleasure that I'm going to introduce Senior Master Sergeant Alexander E. Hall. He's been 22 years in the service. He's been on 7 deployments. He's won 6 medals, if you will. When I talked to him earlier and I said, what really matters to you and what do you enjoy? He says, I enjoy serving my country. I enjoy traveling and making a difference. And I said, what do you think about when you think about these training programs, et cetera? He said, John, I really think about how I reinvent myself both in this current capacity and future capacities. Now, just for the record, this guy's really good. So for those of you in the room who are thinking about hiring him, I've already talked to him about the program when he comes out. So, Alex, if you come out, it's a pleasure, my friend, and thank you very much. Enjoy.
Thank you, Mr. Chambers. Good morning, everyone. I'm Air Force Senior Master Sergeant Alexander Hall. For 22 years, I've served as my nation's sword and shield. I've operated and maintained computer networks and cyber defense systems in several austere environments to ensure that my brothers and sisters on the battlefield had the necessary information to make good decisions that sometimes meant the difference between life and death. While I've served overseas for 15 years and deployed 7 times to locations around the globe, I know that my computer skills, training, and experience were all honed at the tip of the spear, but they aren't very different from the knowledge and abilities that my counterparts in industry employ every day. In my current assignment at the Pentagon, I manage and develop over 19,000 cyberspace airmen. This job has afforded me several opportunities to see the incredible impact that the President's Credentialing and Licensing Initiative will have on the lives of our service members. First, as a military service, I've found that by credentialing and licensing service members early in their careers, the Air Force benefits from the currency of industry-updated training and education standards. So even though there are never enough training dollars, a certified workforce provides us a continuously up-to-date education path across our entire career. Next, as a military professional in cybersecurity, I've served alongside thousands of servicemen and women. They've been enriched with talents and experience that take years, sometimes decades, to earn. We've invested in them all the necessary components to build a qualified and diverse workforce. But often, their phenomenal capability goes unrecognized because we fail to properly convey our knowledge and experience to future employers. Creating an industry-certified workforce standardizes a common language for the things we know and translates our military time into easily recognizable skills. Finally, as a military veteran, the President's Credentialing and Licensing Initiative will validate that my capabilities and experiences are not military unique. It adds value and definition to my service and provides a clearer path for my transition to employment in the civilian sector. I couldn't be more excited to capitalize on over 20 years of experience, to use my current IT certifications, and through this initiative, earn even more credentials as proof of my abilities and as a fast track to civilian employment for when I make the decision to transition to the private sector. Veterans are a ready-made workforce. We contribute to a strong economy, and I ask you to invest in our futures with the same enthusiasm by which we've secured the future of this nation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's with profound honor and respect that I introduce someone who's leading the way on this initiative across our country. Through her Joining Forces initiative, she and Dr. Jill Biden have earned the support of our nation's businesses, nonprofit organizations, elected leaders, schools, faith communities, and everyone in between. Please join me in welcoming the First Lady of the United States, Mrs. Michelle Obama.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much. Thank you. Please sit, rest, because we want you to do a lot of work today. So we don't want you to wear yourselves out. It is a true pleasure to be here today. I want to start by thanking Sergeant Hall for that very kind introduction, but more importantly, for his outstanding service to this country.